The Ducks will kick it off to get us underway.
What's going on, everybody? We're back.
Coming out with it, it's Butler.
That's the way to start off the season. Right off the rip, take the kick off. Let's go, Butler. Guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I haven't played this game in a minute, so don't mind me. Might be a little rough.
How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. He'll bring it out. It's Gresham. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Fix that.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence.
Why are you in there? Fix that one too.
Out of the chute. Quick toss.
Why is my depth chart all screwed up?
Let's chat for a moment about it.
You're not supposed to be there. You're never there. No, you're not there either. Yeah.
Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place.
No, that's a good run.
Why? Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
And on that run, he shows you his speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
They'll ride the hot hand. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
More to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Thank you.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Ducks will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Leaves it with the back. That hole closed quickly. Pick up of 1 to the 15. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his...
And the quarterback
I started
goes
dancing
down
too much
all
back
the
there. I
way
screwed
to the
myself.
40-yard line.
All right, I like the aggressiveness. I want to be aggressive as a play caller when I'm coming out of my own end zone, when I got a little bit of space to throw the football, and you could tell they wanted to be aggressive, wanted to take a shot. Defense was ready, locked them down, but thank goodness, still had a little space left.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Simon. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
How many first downs is that alone, you know, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Power football with the run. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Snagged in the middle. It's Simon. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new
It was
faces
gassed.
here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own.
We're gonna have
roster.
3rd and
So
3.
when
We
you
can
only
pick
bring
this
a
up.
few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have. Sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here.
How the hell is that inches, man?
Close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Cornhole, 88. Here we go.
Has to get there to move the stick.
The fact that that was inches is bullshit.
Get there, a 4th down stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
And those are frustrating. I mean, you throw it to the open guy, you make the right decision, and the big fella, Mr. Reliable, the tight ends, right? Like your security blanket over the middle of the field, just can't come up with the football.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the
Got
right
blown
back.
up there.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out.
Seriously?
It's covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Oh, better look out. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Oregon.
Yeah, out here bailing people out.
Away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
Like, I looked away. I thought I was
It's
down.
early this year, but it's
The next thing you
obvious
know,
this
boom, we
guy
got
is a focal
fumbled.
point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight
Good
one
return.
in College Station. They're up by 7 over Texas State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
To the ground. He's got it again. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's already got 46 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
If I would have cut back out to that right, come on. I had to see that quicker.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one.
It's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events.
Thank God.
To keep possession of that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Got his man on the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wide out there on the slant.
No, damn it. I was reading the wrong guy.
Offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go.
Touchdown, Longhorns! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. possession. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got the quick completion. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground.
Bubble screens.
And it'll be a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The give on the inside. He breaks a tackle.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Keep it on the ground. Makes him talk to the hand. No matter what uniform the Ducks are running,
He hurried up. I was in a very bad defense for that.
Yeah, and that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Moore will throw. Finds his man. It's Smith.
The hell kind of delayed screen was that? That was way delayed.
And they are threatening on first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back and leaves it.
Why are you running backwards, 88?
Tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal.
3rd and goal.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him. And then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move.
Trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And I love the aggressiveness by the defense. 3rd down and short, I'm going to play with my DBs up. Play aggressive. Try to take away those RPOs, those quick throws, those easy routes. Did a really good job and made the tackle, forcing the 4th down.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. He'll take it himself.
Why did that dude slant back in?
Touchdown Ducks.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
I love how you got that one little section for Oregon fans up in the nosebleeds.
Score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Complete to the right. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to. And make
Stop trying to rush it.
If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. It's Simon. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Winston.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Caught in the backfield.
I lost a yard. You son of a bitch.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Why are we punting here? Is my kicker not...
down? This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Can my kicker not hit 47 yards?
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. And it's
He could have had it. I just...
Miss field goal, guys. We are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Grab near the marker. It's Gresham. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Moore to the air. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Offense on the move. A big play there.
Literally have a guy there. He doesn't turn around.
They'll immediately call timeout. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Ducks are threatening in the red zone. He's got it on the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll immediately call timeout. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the end zone.
Dude's there.
Down Oregon.
Fucking kidding me?
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
No shot.
I got time.
Turn. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. He'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Clark. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Base 27 jump. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield.
I tried. He had it.
Stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Stadium buzzing. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Ducks line up to punt it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Handoff to the lone back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Eyes up. Let's go.
The give to the back. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Puts him in the spin cycle. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they're going to have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Trying to get the corner on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback on this play, and that was able to freeze them for just that half second, and that allowed the receiver on the jet sweep to use his speed and get to the outside.
Here we go.
They'll run it on 1st and goal.
Dive.
Got it down to the
Dive.
1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Pace, 27.
Looking to fire. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on 2nd down.
So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 1 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Texas! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Throwing down by the goal line is always difficult, especially when the defense is expecting it. On 3rd down, they were, so you've got to have the perfect play call on, and that's exactly what the offense had.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They'll run the RPO.
It's the damn bubble screens, man.
Across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Moore will throw. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside.
Thank you.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long.
We had that shit
to
too.
be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards
short.
out. Kick comes up short, and he's going to try to bring it back. There he goes.
And I love that the field goal block unit was prepared. They had a guy back deep. They understood it was a long field goal. And, Jesse, how about making a play as a field goal kick team, basically a kickoff team going and making a tackle?
Yeah, they were saying, we're not doing kick six. This isn't Auburn, Alabama back in the day. And the big fellas up front, it's the offensive linemen that have to get out there and make a tackle. You're right, that was impressive.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got.
Why didn't that guy stop?
He gets it down to
Like
the
middle of running and pursuing, he just stopped.
I'll tell you what, when the ball's tossed on the perimeter really quickly, you got to take really good angles. When I'm a safety and I'm spinning down, I'm trying to catch that guy. He's got so much space out there now. I don't have a lot of help from my defensive tackles or my defensive ends. Those are tough spots to be in. You could tell the running back won that battle, got a bunch of yards. Nice positive play for this offense.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Takes the easy one to the back.
Shooting his fucking screens.
They take the lead with the 6.
That's a good play call. I read it right. I just missed. I added that guy man on that side.
Turn up field, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. A lot of we are's inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up by 18 over Syracuse. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll ride the running back and leave.
Where the hell did 17 come from?
To move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's a terrible ball, dude.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense putting points.
Why would you throw him so far inside?
Linebackers are so athletic nowadays. And
Throw it right at him.
Play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
And he's going to try to return this one.
We had him too. Just instead, now we want to throw it right inside of him.
Just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Set, ready.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Down.
From the gun, the running back has it.
Hold your block, 6'8".
No running room at all, and the 3rd quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the 4th. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers,
I would
the
just
noise
fucking do
is
that.
going to get louder. That hot seat is
We gotta
getting even
go.
hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
I had
Preview Exhibit
fucking
A.
2.
Jesse
Damn it.
Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly.
Hold on to the ball.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense.
22 water. 22 water. Ready, go.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
Where is this? If this is another screen.
Throats and impose our will. That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Breaks into the open. Really good.
Thought it was about to be.
Everybody there, well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Quarterback keeps it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go. Let's go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
But he catches that shit.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
I'll tell you what, offenses nowadays, the throw game, they feel so comfortable with it, even late in ball games. Don't worry about the clock. They're not worried about that because they know the execution rate is so high. They get the big 4th down here in the 4th quarter.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Ball missed him.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders.
Such bullshit. We had him.
On the ground or through the air.
I mean, so
Fucking
fun to
stupid
watch
play
a
by
guy
me.
that can do this, and we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement. And get
What kind of throw is that, dude?
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing.
And then you just throw that. Like, just hand him the ball next time. Oh, look at me. I'm going to showboat.
And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
You really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
He'll bring it out. It's Butler. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the
Fucking
16.
QB just starts throwing, man.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing, and you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quarterback will keep it. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out.
Just kick the damn ball.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
My QB didn't try to lead him every single play. And put it, like, as soon as I see him, as soon as I hit the button, if he would let go.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the ground with the back.
Fucking 60.
Maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively.
I get what 60 was trying to do, but
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass.
if that's going to happen and it's going to switch, I mean,
Down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin.
at least make him happy.
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the Hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I haven't even looked at my schedule yet. Clemson, Texas. We're just waiting on this guy. So we can get this game done and over with. Alright, so we're in the rain. That'll still be fun. We'll take a chance. I missed. Is he just gonna come out in the same formation all game? No. Fucking kidding me? Throw the ball downfield. That's a good run. So-called D. I like the look of play art at least. That run game going, baby. Short. You can go for this though. Guess you can't go for that now. Well, no. Here we go, because I was trying to stop a QB run. Now that's cheese. Good pick. Guess that was cheesy too. Fucking zero awareness, man. Zero fucking awareness. Judon! A good run. Oh, and he almost missed her. The fact that he went to second and 30-some and still did that is insane. That's good. I'm glad you see the stream. Ah, fucking slip in the backfield. Come on, hey, Chain. It's gonna hit 2 minutes. What the? Oh, I was about to say, are you fucking kidding me? The hell kind of throw was that? But it's good to know I have the in route every time, pretty much. Who got hurt? I'll take my chance with the zone. See, Q Europe, I saw that. So that's good. Tua. You got one job, dude. Just throw the ball. That's it. All right. I see you, Kincaid.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Round 80! We go!
Come on. That run game going. We were there too. Son of a bitch, just slow. And that was played perfectly too. Normal conditions, I think we had it.
Alert! 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 What's that?
Someone moved, flag is out. It's going to be 5 yards.
And that drive coach is crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
The full start backs him up 5. First and 15.
Ready? Regular, regular. What's that? What's that?
Okay.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
Alert! Ready? What's that? Ready? What's that?
That's wide open. Wow. Your fucking hands and you can't catch it. Yeah, not in the ring. Can't kick it in the ring.
Possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
We should go for a tie.
Conditions only going to get worse as we get back to football here to start this overtime.
I had to eat it. He sat on that. It was either that or throw it away. Oh, that's a fucking duck. Fucking Tua. You can't even fucking ice in this game. And he missed it. One, 1-1. Let's go. Alright guys, as always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, peace.